wake up and you wanna break up, that's cool. No, I won't blame you. It was fun, girl. Don't say no, 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 no. Just say yeah, 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 yeah. And we'll go, 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 go. If you're ready, like I'm ready. 'Cause it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Just say I do. Tell me right now, baby. Tell me right now, baby. Baby, just say I do. Tell me right now, baby. Tell me right now, baby. Baby, oh, it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I wanna marry you. Is it the look in your eyes, or is it this dancing juice? Who cares, baby? I think I wanna marry you. Oh, her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. Her hair falls perfectly without her trying. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Yeah, I know, when I compliment her, she won't believe me. And it's so sad to think that she don't see what I see. But every time she asks me, do I look okay? I say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're amazing, just the way you are. And when you smile, the whole world stops and stares for a while. 'Cause girl, you're amazing, just the way you are. Yeah. Her lips, I could kiss them all day if she'd let me. Her laugh, she hates but I think it's so sexy. She's so beautiful, and I tell her every day. Oh, you know, I never ask you to change. If perfect's what you're searching for, then just stay the same. So, if you look okay, you know I'll say, when I see your face, there's not a thing that I would change. 'Cause you're so true.
Over to, I'm going to say father of the bride because that is your duty today. Because I understand you did walk them down the aisle. Congratulations. Very proud moment. Before I do pass you over on to Alex to do the father of the bride speech, I would like to say that dealing with these two for the last year, planning this day, it's the first time I've ever come across a bride who was more concerned with her guests having a good time than herself. It's been an absolute pleasure dealing with them, and she's more organised than I am, so she made my job so easy. So thank you for that. I hope we've done you proud. I hope you really enjoy the rest of your evening. And without further ado, I'm going to pass you over to Alex and the father of the bride.
When I first met Martin, I must admit,
See that one there? Yep. It meets it. So hold it by there. Hold it by there. See, I'm Welsh. Alright, by there. See what? Alright, and just stay in one place.
when I first met Martin, I must admit I was quite sceptical. As someone who's overly invested in fashion, the leisure pants and white Reeboks made an interesting first impression. However, over the last 3 years, I've gained a lot of love for this man. The first time I knew he'd be part of our family was when I had the talk with him, as every overprotective son does with his mother's partners. To cut a long story short, I assured him of the great importance of looking after my mum, and to his utmost credit, he didn't flinch. He reassured me he would love and look after her, and he has done justice to his word. As an aside, I must also mention how well he's looked after my own child, Purdy's cat, for which I am forever grateful. More importantly though, I can never thank Martin enough for how well he's treated my mum. Never have I wondered if he was the right person for her. He is kind, honest and loyal, and most importantly, he is one of the most caring and loving men I've ever had the pleasure of meeting. For all this and more, I cannot be more proud to call him my stepfather. So, cheers to Martin. Welcome to our family. Mum. For nearly 17 years, we've been by each other's side, through thick and thin. You've never failed to be the best mother I could ever have asked for. From coping with my Teletubbies addiction as a baby, to all the trips into Oxford and eating Pizza Express, to journeys for school rocking out in the car, to what was then Fox FM because we are that old, to endless walks along the beach collecting shells and competing over who can find the most calories, to now, standing here at your wedding day, and may I just say, you're absolutely beautiful, both outside and in. You are selfless, unbelievably caring, and so kind and full of love. I would like to say from the bottom of my heart how much I love you and how grateful I am to have the privilege of calling you my mum. Our bond has been and always will be strong enough to conquer anything put our way, and has paved the way to a relationship that is open, forgiving, and filled with love for each other. I could not ask for a better role model, both now and growing up. I can say with confidence I would not be the man I am today without having you to look up to. You have taught me so much and I cannot be more thankful. Somebody once told me that a man's best friend should be his mother, and I can safely say that my best friend has been and always will be you. So here's to you, Mum, the most wonderful woman I have ever known. Finally, all I have left to say is I am so glad that out of one universe, 9 planets, 207 countries, and 7.5 billion people, you two have found each other. I love you both dearly and wish you the world and all the happiness it contains. So here's to Sarah and Martin, my mum and stepdad. It's my understanding that Martin wants to say a few words, so here you go, Dad.
Thank you, Alex. How can I follow that? Excellent. Hello and welcome everybody. Thank you for coming to our wedding day. Great to see you all. Thank you all make it. I'd like to compliment my lovely wife Sue and how lovely she looks today. And thank you for being my wife. Many thanks for Alex for giving his mother away today. Did an excellent job. One little present for Alex.
You mean she didn't make a list? You went still with drink, okay? I know it's not like me.
And also a thank you to our two mums, Anne and Liz. We have a present for those as well. And also well done and thank you to our 7 bridesmaids. Ellie, Georgie, Jessica, Jessie, Aidan, Chloe and Bess.
Everyone got one? Yes, thank you very much.
Well done to our 7 bridesmaids. Excellent. And finally, many thanks to my 2 best men, Mr. John Kenny and Mr. Kevin Baker. For certainly organising my stag do in Cardiff. Great time. And looking after me today. Thank you very much indeed. I'm sorry about the Friday evening, I just hit a brick wall. We have 2 presents for John and Kevin.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
What do we get? Take the one, boy.
What a grand pose. What are you doing?
And one final word, I hope you have a lovely day. And for the rest of our wedding, enjoy yourself. And once again, many thanks for coming to our special day. I will now pass you over to my lovely new wife, Sarah Pratley.
Can you hear me? I have a few thank yous of my own. Firstly, to my husband Martin for loving me unconditionally and being my rock. Also, my son Alex for coming all the way from Orkney to be here and give me away. Alex, I love you and I am very proud of you. I'd like to thank my mum, Liz, and my sister Em for an amazing sermon. And we have your little present.
Do the dance. dance there. That's the Do the dance.
She did my sermon. Yeah, she's good. Now there's some people in that table over there in the corner. There's 3 people I call my 3 amigos. Rachel, Sarah and Jenny, who have been my friends for a total of 64 years between them. I'd like to say thank you for always being there for me, you 3. I love you all. I'd also like to thank the Kenny family, who are over in that corner, especially Trishy, for introducing me and Martin. Last but not least, I'd like to thank Mel, Vicky, Stacey, and the team for organising such a wonderful reception for us here. As a thank you, we'd love you to keep the table flower arrangements.
That was mine.
No, it's not. It's not yours, Anne. So I'd like to propose a toast to family and friends. I'd also like to mention those people who are no longer with us, including our dads, Brian and Bob. Also, our grandparents, especially my grandma Joyce and Martin's gran May. So I'd like to propose a toast to happy memories.
Happy memories.
Cheers.
Well done.
I'm now going to pass you over to our lovely 2 vessels.
We can stand here then. We'll stand up here.
You stand up here.
Yeah. Stay round back, please. Right. What can I say about Martin? I first met Martin many years ago when we started working together at Ensham. My first memory of him is actually in a white paper boiler suit with a grinder in his hand. And for some reason we started talking and we clicked. Don't know why, and that was the start of a very long friendship. It's still going strong now, but it must be, or else I wouldn't be standing here. And through our enjoyment of sport and socialising has made us click. And I've got to thank Martin, because through him I've actually met many friends and that are here today as well. Tracy, yes, you. Over the years we travelled far and wide across the world, and people have given Martin the nickname of Alan Wicker with his tash that he used to have, but I'm not Judith Chalmers. And we spent many a happy hour sat with a glass of Lion Red in New Zealand, chewing the fat on whatever we got up to during the day, and also talking about the pesky sandflies that used to like Martin's ankles. And on one trip, we were actually down in Dunedin, and somebody looked at Martin's ankles and said, you've been in the Bay of Plenty. Well, how do you know that? Well, you're covered in fly bites. And having spent many times with Martin and his close family, I'm so pleased to be here today as best man at his wedding, and thank him for asking me to be one of his best men. Sarah and Martin make a lovely couple and make each other very happy. And the happiness you deserve. I'll now pass you on to John.
Thank you. Well done, Kev. Well, I think that's my speech taken care of. Just to start with, I'm sure you'd all like to join me in thanking Martin and Sarah for a fantastic day. It's obvious that they put a lot of time and a lot of effort into preparing today, so just if you just join your hands together and thank them for it. As it's been alluded to, I've been lucky enough to know Martin for 20 years when actually moved in as his neighbour, and at that time he was a very, very busy man. He was running the Curbridge Social Club, which was very successful at that time with Paul Kelly and a lot of other people that are in this room. We really got to know Martin very well. We spent 3 weeks in New Zealand together, 5 of us living in one camper, which was very interesting. And I'm sorry, Sarah, it was then that Martin actually met his first love, John Tomic. As all of us know, pardon? As we all know, Martin had a bit of a habit of falling over when he was walking at home with his hands in his pockets at night. But he certainly fed head over heels for Sarah, and it's done him really well. Sarah lived next to Trish and Martin, as it's already been alluded to, and they made their minds up that they were going to be matchmakers. Sarah knows how lucky she is to have a kind, caring son, brother, neighbour, and now husband in Martin. Brother Martin. So it just leaves now for Kev and I to ask you to raise your glasses and propose a toast to the bride and groom. Thank you.
Okay, not quiet for very long because Mel's back on the microphone. Okay, whilst I've got you all in the room, we are going to do a little bit of cake cutting. So I'm going to ask our beautiful bride and our handsome groom to make our way over to the cakes. Anybody want to take pictures? Please get your cameras ready. It won't mess your makeup up, you'll just put some new makeup on there.
How'd you get into these things?
It seems the natural thing
So
to
face Here's my thing.
No one's gonna find us. We'll leave the world behind us.
when I make love to you. Tonight I celebrate my love and hope that deep inside we feel.
Tonight, our spirits will be climbing to a sky lit up with diamonds.
When I make love to you tonight, I celebrate my love and the midnight sun is gonna come shining through.
Tonight, there'll be no distance between us.
What I want most to do is to get close to you. Tonight I celebrate my love for you, and soon this old world will see brand new.
Tonight, we will both discover how friends turn into lovers when I make love to you.
I celebrate my love, and the midnight sun is gonna come shine.
Tonight, there'll be no distance between us.
What I want most to do is to get close to you. Tonight I celebrate my love.